Have you ever been so intently focused on something that you felt nervous when doing it, that you felt somehow unfit, that you felt the jitters before you started to do it? Have you ever felt like you were on the edge of a precipice, and if you just take the next step, you will fall with no sense of security, like diving head in and like a madman putting your life on the line? Because this is how I'm feeling right now. I don't know if it shows, but this is how I'm feeling right now. I'm pretty nervous, and yes, I know I have no reason to feel pretty nervous, but what I'm trying to say in this episode is big. I don't know why, but right now I feel the need to compress everything I have to say into this. And I'm always second guessing myself and telling me you'll miss the point again. You will diverge like you always do, and you'll stray from the main idea and from the main focus of this video. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like you're not enough? Like you're always second guessing yourself? Have you ever felt that this is your moment and that everything, your whole life depends on this particular moment? I know there's maybe one or two of you who are watching me right now, okay? There's just a few. I don't have many fans. I don't have many subscribers yet, but my vision for myself, my vision is being on a great stadium and delivering the same kind of message that I'm delivering to you today. And you will be out there in the audience, but there will be millions like you, some of them on the stadium and some of them watching the televised version of what we're doing there. That's my dream for me. And there won't be any big or particular message I will be delivering. It will be the same message you've always heard over and over and over again. That's been said through 1,000 mouths in 1,000 different ways or more. It's the message that you are more than what you've been built for. Whatever it is you think are your limits, those are not it. You are wrong. You know, and I am wrong for not believing in myself, and you are wrong too for not believing you are greater than what you currently think you are. What you can be exceeds what you can now imagine. What you can now imagine. You can imagine it further after you do some action, but right now you cannot even imagine what you can do. And this is my realization, especially for me, because see, while I'm delivering this message to you, it rises up in me, and I have to first recognize what I'm telling you about myself. So whenever I tell you you're more than you think, I first need to accept that I'm more than I think. And yes, I've been led to think that I am somewhat unworthy, or that somehow I can't do it. I don't have necessary means, I don't have the necessary level of maturity, I don't have, or I am not. You know, I'm not humble, I'm not wise, I'm not. All those negative beliefs keeping me. But even the term negative beliefs I find wrong, you know, because if they are negative beliefs, then nothing good will come out of them. But it is my experience and it is my faith that indeed because of these beliefs I will rise up, and at some point on my journey I will look back to this particular beliefs, what I'm telling you right now, and I will say to them, thank you. If there wasn't the time I didn't believe in myself, if there wasn't the time I felt afraid to push the record button and post, you know, this video onto YouTube, if it had not been for that, I wouldn't be here enjoying this level of satisfaction I am today. I have a friend who said something wise, like really wise, and I don't know if he knew how wise his words were. He said, I remember myself being old. Take a moment to let that sink in. I remember myself being old. This is talking in the past tense about a future event. He's young now, only 24 years old. He will be old someday, and he will be skillful someday, but he remembers now that day in the future, that point in the future. So he projects himself outward, and then it's somehow like he just knows, he just has absolute faith that what he sees now only in his mind's eye, only as a projection, will turn out real. And now he remembers it as if it had already happened. And I was like, my God, they told about visualization so many times and I didn't get it. And this guy knows nothing of the theory, and yet he does it unconsciously. He's a natural. And this is my dream for myself. I remember myself speaking to thousands of people. I remember myself hearing them cheer, and cheer not for myself, but cheer for the divinity inside them, for their power. And at the same time, I will be humbled, and I will know my power by seeing their power in their eyes. They will be the kings and queens of tomorrow, not me. I will only be king and queen of my own domain, and that's it. But I hope, and I hope this dream becomes a reality, that my words will inspire not only you, the one who is looking at me right now, but will inspire millions. Of course, I will need your help, and if you think that what I say can inspire people to be better versions of themselves, then by all means help me. You know, if you really resonate with what I'm saying here, but if you really resonate, then go out there and post what it is I'm saying. Pass the word. Invite other people to share. You know, subscribe to me. Give a thumbs up to this video if you like it. And please, let's make this world a better place. Not that it's not already a very good and a very beautiful place, because of course it is. And not that you aren't a beautiful person and a wise person just as you are, because of course you are, but we can still improve. We can still strive for the dreams we have. And yes, my dream is to inspire. And I'm talking now to those who tell me, this is your dream. This is your dream to inspire people, but not mine. My dreams are somewhat different. Maybe my dream is to live a fulfilling life by devoting it to some special persons, not going out there to a whole crowd and making my word heard. You can inspire people also by being soft-spoken. I acknowledge that. But what I would tell to you, and this is my firm belief, I don't want to generalize it, but I really do believe in this, is that no matter who you are and no matter what you think, what I'm talking about right now lies deep within you too. You may be unconscious of it. You may not have experienced it yet, and you may yet not experience it for years to come. But I think if you really look into it, if you really take the time, you will find that you too are a natural born leader, that you too want to inspire generations to come, to reach into themselves and become the best version of themselves, just as you are becoming your best version. So thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to me if you like this. I'll see you again next time.